Shawn, and I've decided to do a live stream video. I'm live here at the nature trails in Mount Pleasant, Ontario, Canada. And it's been recently that I've become more accustomed to what nature has to offer. So, as any of my regular viewers have seen, I've released a few walking videos traversing through parks and nature trails, and I've decided to go live here. It's a Thursday here in southwestern Ontario. It's an overcast sky. I think we're supposed to get a slight drizzle of rain later. But for now, let's just enjoy this scenic walk. Yeah, it's only been very recently that I've visited Mount Pleasant for the first time, and I've come I've come to love this little place very much. Did you know that this place has three artificial ponds that were constructed for the inhabitants of this town? Yes, and it's for everyone to enjoy. Well, I think I feel the drizzle come down right now, but that's okay. Let's enjoy this little walk. May seem like an unusual time to broadcast a live stream, but you know, I've got this day off, so I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, it's starting to rain here. You can see the raindrops um, with the ripple effects on the water. Yeah. Sometimes you see fish in the water, but they seem to be hiding right now. That's okay. They seem dark and desolate, but wow, is this what I think it is? Yes, it's a turtle. Look at that. Hi, little fella. Hi. You're live on camera. Look at that. Hi there. Hi there. So nice to see you. Oh, yes. Better take cover under that shell, because it's raining. Well, thank you for being on my show. Oh, there, I'll have to protect my smartphone from the rain. Well, that was a nice surprise. A turtle singing next to the grass there. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully this drizzle goes away fairly soon, so we can enjoy this walk together. If it keeps raining, I might just have to end this live stream early, but maybe I can take additional footage of that turtle and upload him onto a short. So what's new with everyone? Keeping busy, I hope. Living productive lives. I know I am. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream, but here I am once again. It may seem very desolate here right now. It's because it's a work day for the people of this quaint community. But nevertheless, we're going to enjoy ourselves. This will be a joyous occasion for everyone. But yeah, you can hear an airplane flying overhead, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see more wildlife. Maybe I can come back to that spot where I saw that turtle, and yeah, say hello to him once again. Yeah. It's nice and peaceful along these trails. May not be a sunny day, but nevertheless, I am making the most of it. But at least I feel wide awake, ready to broadcast myself in front of everyone, bringing nature to you live, even though I don't have any viewers yet, but that's okay. Sometimes I enjoy talking to myself on live stream. Yeah, it's one thing. I did some little research here about Mount Pleasant, and there's there's a few very influential people who were born in this little village, and yeah, we had the fourth Premier of Ontario who was born here. For those of you outside of Canada, if you're not too sure what a premier is somebody very similar to how a governor rules a state in the United States. Try to think of it that way. Although we do have the Westminster-based parliamentary model in every province. Well, almost every province. I think the Yukon now utilizes the proportional representational system, but at least here in Ontario, we still use the Westminster-based British parliamentary model, and yeah, whoever wins a majority, whichever party wins a majority government in each provincial election, the leader of that party becomes the premier of the province. So, but as everyone in Ontario is aware, the current premier is Doug Ford, progressive conservative. So, anyway, enough about politics. Let's enjoy nature in all its glory. I've got one viewer here. Welcome. Got two. Pleasure to see you. Yeah, and welcome. You get to enjoy the safety of viewing nature in Mount Pleasant from the comfort of wherever you are, whether you're at home or at work. Well, I get to do all the most dangerous work here, I guess you could call it. Let's explore this area right here. The Haight Mill Loop steps are ahead. Now, I have to admit, this is the first time I've ventured down this particular path. I wonder where it leads. Probably just to another residential area. But, yeah. Oh, look at that. A bench with a broken piece of wood. Yeah. Although I do have to admit, it looks kind of lonely here. With nobody else here but myself and a gloomy, overcast sky. But, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and as you can see over there, open farmland. If you can just get up ahead, we'll get a closer view. Yeah. What do you think? Should I proceed? You know what? I think this is as far as I'll go here. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, let's go back to the ponds. I know some of you enjoy nature, and that's why I'm here to enjoy it alongside with you. Well, virtually speaking. Just look at all these varieties of plants with different kinds of leaves. Okay, you can hear birds chirping. Yeah, wow, that was so amazing. Seeing a live turtle presenting himself to the world, and I said hello to him. Yeah, that was very sweet. But yeah, hard to believe it's May is already almost upon us. And yet, here in southwestern Ontario, it still feels very cool. In some respects, it still feels like winter. Because I know the temperature tonight is supposed to go below the freezing mark. And brr. So yet I'll have to bundle up while I sleep once again. But that's okay. I love it being cozy. And it won't be too much longer now before I get dressed into my shorts and a nice golf shirt. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me. Got one viewer here, and you're live. We are live watching the ripples through the ponds of Mount Pleasant Nature Trail Park. And yeah, it's a perfect retreat for anyone who just wishes to get away from everyday worries, concerns, and just connect with Mother Nature. Just look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Ooh! I see a duck. Look at that. Hello, hello. Hello, birdie. I can see you. It's great to see you. Oh, magnificent, isn't she? Solitary duck. See if I can zoom in. Okay. Well, nice to see a duck out there. You know, nature can be so full of surprises. It's you know, I've become so accustomed to city living to the point where you know, it's just become so mundane. You never know what to expect out here in Mother Nature. At least out here, you know, things are quiet and serene, peaceful, not unlike major cities, such as living in downtown Toronto. Yeah, Toronto is such a hectic place. Yeah, I think I can hear moors running in the distance. Mm-hmm. Just listen to the birds chirping. Yeah. It's been a little bit of a lapse there between my words, but yeah, I'm just enjoying the serenity of this place as much as you are. And look, a feather. Metaphysically speaking, that symbolizes one for a goal, and that goal is to for one to carry on, complete his journey or his quest. Yeah, so anyway, out in nature, just living the simple life. Oh, I wonder who's making that sound. What kind of bird? I think I should read up more about birds and the kind of varieties of species that there are, especially here in southwestern Ontario. That way I can present more information to you viewers. And here's a little bit of a history lesson for everyone. Mount Pleasant is a place where people representing the United Empire Loyalists fled after the American Revolutionary War. They were British loyalists, and it just so happens they settled here in this area. And the local cemetery here is the burial site for many of those loyalists and their descendants. Yeah. And I also recorded a video here last week. It was a walking tour of this community. And on my walking tour, I came across a tombstone with the surname of Secord. And I said out loud, wondering if those were the descendants of Laura Secord, the hero of the War of 1812. And they also read there was this one officer who fought alongside Colonel Custer in the American West. And yeah, the Battle of Little Bighorn is where they both fought together. Of course, that was the battle where Custer perished, and where the saying Custer's last stand emanated from. Look at that. Cannot get any better than that, can you? Oh, I see a couple of other people here, but you know. I'll keep my distance. They have a big dog protecting them, so I don't want to get in their way. It's probably a very friendly dog, but still, you know, cannot be too careful. Yeah, turning out to be a very pleasant day, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Got the birds chirping in the air, singing their tunes. What do you think? Should I visit the Windmill Country Market? Well, I just might do that. It'll be quite a hike, but you know, just an idea for everyone. What do you think? Should we get closer to the pond? Maybe we'll see more of our reptilian friends or amphibious friends. That's right. If I'm not mistaken, turtles are amphibians, aren't they? Coming up to pond number 2. See right in front of me, that's pond number 2. And over here is pond number 3. And in the distance over there, that's pond number 1. Look at that. What is all this green stuff right here? Is it residue from the grass? Is it plankton? I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Oh, I really dislike how some people litter. It's a plastic water bottle right in the pond. Man. There's enough pollution in this world as it is. We don't need anyone to throw away an empty water bottle into such a majestic pond, a majestic body of water. Yeah. Anyway, and in the distance here is some housing. Beautiful houses, I must say. They look very big too. Probably constructed within the past 20 years or so. They're not that old. Oh, I just heard a splash. Yeah, it's comfortable silence here. Oh, I just spotted a fish. Oh, yeah. I don't think you can see that because the water is so murky. But that fish I just saw, he's hiding in the abyss. Okay, but yeah, got a small creek along this path here, adjacent to the ponds. You know, it's shrouded by bushes and trees, tree trunks. It's yeah. Maybe if I stand here for a minute or two, I'll get lucky and see a beaver or another turtle. And here's a robin. Yeah. Hey, little guy. He's scattering about. No, I don't think we'll see any wildlife here. Otherwise, I'd be waiting for a very long time, so yeah, let's just keep moving. Robin friend. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Now, it's another area of this park. Oh, there's a squirrel. Hey, little guy. So you can see here's the creek. It's a very shallow creek bed. It's from view from the other side. Let's see what these signs have to say. There are 3 of them. I think this is geared for more towards elementary school children. Illustrations here: a rabbit, a bear, a mouse, a robin, and another rabbit. Let's see. I found some cups, Rabbit said. Dip in. It will be our last taste of winter. And our first sip of spring, said Bird. Here's to spring, said Bear. I think it's going to be great. Me too, said Bird. Me 3, said Mouse. Hey, Kitty, how you doing? Nice to join us. Yeah, if you watch this live stream from the beginning, once it gets uploaded, you'll see a turtle, and maybe by the time I finish this live stream, he'll still be there. You're okay? That's good. I'm doing very well myself. Thank you. So, it's wonderful, Bird cheeped. Now that spring is here, the snow has turned to water. It's like the winter gave us a present before it went away, said Mouse. It's a bit of a storyline. I think there's more over here. Me too, said Bear. I think we're all a little thirsty. Well then, said Rabbit, you should be glad I saved some snow. Look inside my pail. The thing about spring is that it's full of surprises. All right, Rabbit sighed. I suppose no one can stop the seasons from changing. But the thing about spring is that when I stomp around so much, and the sun is so warm, it makes me really thirsty. Yeah. Well, whatever the case, be prepared for a hot summer. I think we're feeling the effects of El Nino. We're experiencing a cooler than normal spring. Everything's so green. So nice to take these long walks now. Yeah, it's so nice for one to get out in nature. The thing about spring, when spring is here, it's a bear smiling for joy. Oh, pine cones right up above a sign. That's classic. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that all the animals chatter on, and the racket hurts my ears. I'll try to be more quiet, whispered Bird. Me too, whispered Mouse. Me three, whispered Bear. But it's hard not to make a little noise. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that when the days get longer, the nights get shorter. And I am a cranky bunny when I don't get enough sleep. But in the spring, we need more daytime because there are so many things to do, said Bird. In the spring, I love to make loop-de-loops and race the clouds through the sky, said Bird. In the spring, I love to nibble tasty buds and dig tunnels in the soft pine needles, said Mouse. In the spring, I love to splash in the lake and dance in the sun, said Bear. Spring is wonderful. Yeah, come to think of it, I think I'm reading this story in the wrong procession, because as I walk down the trail here, I notice the signs go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So usually the progression of reading a story is, the opposite way. For channel support, love the. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. You're incredible. Did you know that? You're one of my greatest fans. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see before I sign off here if I can go back to pond number 1 and find you that turtle. Yeah, I hope he's still there. So, the thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that Bear is waking up. You know how bad he smells at the end of a long winter. And I'm sure he's going to want a hug. Oh, Rabbit, said Bear, with a yawn. Just because I'm a little stinky doesn't mean we can't share a big hug. I want a hug too, said Bird. Me 3, said Mouse. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that it rains when you're not expecting it. But rain brings out the flowers, said Mouse. And the worms, said Bird. And it makes it clean, said Bear. And ready for more hugs. Yeah. Very sweet. Oh. Yeah, it looks as if they were doing some logging here. I don't know if, but I see tree trunks here cut up. Yeah, see, yeah, they did do some work here for the youngsters out on the trails. That's right, yeah. They have something to enjoy, those little kids. That looks like a tour bus in the distance. A tour-sized bus. anyway, we shall keep going here. Let's get a little view of this creek. Brilliant. It's fascinating to think how Mother Nature has remained unchanged for millions or billions of years. And yet there are continental drifts which make Mother Nature changing all the time. The earthquakes, tectonic shifts. It's a little more of the story. Excited, said Rabbit. Ha! The thing about spring is that I won't be able to follow my friends' tracks in the snow. Then I won't be able to find them. But now you won't be cold, said Bird. And you won't have to look for me. I'll be right beside you. Me too, said Mouse. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that I won't be able to make snow bunnies anymore. I won't be able to build snow forts either. You know how much fun I have doing that. And I won't be able to make snowballs to throw at my favorite targets. But little shoots will grow out of the ground, Mouse said. So you won't have to look far to find delicious things to eat. Anyway, that was number 2. The world looks a little different today, Mouse said one bright morning. Mouse and Bird hurried to share the good news with their friends. Oh, sorry, reading it in the wrong procession. Okay. Only using hard data. I am connected to a 5G network, so the visual quality might be bad, but I'll still be here. I'll keep reading for everyone. It smells different too, said Bird. There are buds on the trees and new colors in the sky, and I feel warm and happy. Me too, said Mouse. Spring is finally here. Hooray! Mouse and Bird hurried to share the good news with their friends. Rabbit was in the meadow, busy with a shovel and pail. What are you doing, Rabbit? Mouse called. Saving snow while I still can, Rabbit grumbled. We won't see any more of this until next year. But spring is coming, Bird chirped. Aren't you excited? And number 1 has got to be around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, I think I was just walking in the wrong distance. Because that way, if one walks in this direction, Kitty, that is the correct chronological order of this story. But that's okay. Reading these words sound good enough. And here's the start of the story. The Thing About Spring by Daniel Kirk. Abrams Books for Young Readers, New York. From my friends at the Glen Ridge Library Children's Department. Okay. Published in New York City, right on Broadway, but anyway. Got 6 people joining me now. Welcome everyone. Glad you can join me. It is a little bit gloomy here in Mount Pleasant, but you know, unfortunately, I cannot control how the weather flows. But I think that's a good thing. I think mankind is trying to master Mother Nature more than ever now, so I don't necessarily agree with it. As you can see here, it's started a bit of a drizzle here. Once again, you can see the... You're right, Kitty, it does to hear a story from a certain perspective. And welcome, Pure Canadian. And thank you for all your patronage and support. Live here. And is that a duck I see in the distance? I'm not sure. But first, oh, he's still there. My turtle friend is still there. Okay, get ready for the main event, everyone. There you go. There you have it, everyone. A live turtle. I think he's trying to hide in his shell. Look at that. See, so one of the things to apprise about nature, just the nature of the miracle of life, of many diverse kinds. And yeah, just coming across this is just something to behold. I mean, sure, we have pets at home, got cats and dogs, but however, when you come across something as unique as this, it's quite a sight to behold. Hey, turtle. Hey, turtle. Hey, little guy. You're on camera. You're live. You're the star of this show now. There. You take it easy now. Yes, Pure Canadian. It's near Brantford. Right next to it. If one drives down Conklin Road, or if one passes the Abel Homestead, it's just within a kilometer's reach within the southeastern end of Brantford. Yeah, you cannot miss it. It's along Route 24. And Mount Pleasant Road is what it's called. See anybody else here? That looks like a duck. A mallard? In the distance? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, you're in Burlington? Okay. It's over winter is truly amazing. Yes, it is, Kitty. Absolutely. You know, when I visited this place for the very first time, I saw a beaver. And after doing so, I waited around a few more minutes trying to get a close-up of him. But he got away. And that's okay. Maybe he was just camera shy. Another view of the small creek. Our turtle friend once again. All right, I think we should leave him alone now. I think he just wants to rest. All right, just gonna go around here, see if we can get another close-up of that duck. I used to see beavers in the rivers in North Ontario where I grew up. Oh, beautiful. Nice kitty. You know, when I came across that beaver the other day, that was the very first time I saw one up close. Yeah. Okay, here comes the close-up of the duck. I'll try and move very quietly. I'll try to sneak. It's not to wake him up. There he is. Oh, I think I startled him. But yeah, I'll just keep my distance. Yeah, pure Canadian. If you've ever traversed through Domney Trail, Domney Creek along the Grand River, there's another sight to behold there. Some of the vegetation here around the pond. Like red petals. Okay. Oh. Well, he was alerted by my presence, so, you know, with his instincts, I cannot blame him for flying away. When you're an animal in the wilderness, you've always got to watch out for predators, so, you know, I have nothing against him. Let him swim peacefully, contentfully. But I do thank everyone for joining me. He's camera shy, that's right. So, once again, thank you everyone for joining me and for your support. Have I ever canoed the Grand River? No, I have not. I've only walked alongside it. I've never gone kayaking either. That's the thing. But I have... Okay, Kitty. But I have been on sailboats before. I visited Nova Scotia back in 2010, and I went on this sailboat circling the Halifax Harbor. And of course that empties out into the Atlantic Ocean. And yeah, I had a lot of fun taking a ride on that. Well, I just want to see where this leads. You know, it does seem lonely here, but at the same time, it's quite peaceful. And I'm glad everybody who has joined me is enjoying this from the safety of wherever they are. Where I do all the exploring in the real realm. I guess if you could call it that. You get to enjoy this experience virtually. Well, there's a Hate Mill loop and a Racy Ridge loop. I'm going to go in this direction. No. We seem to be approaching the edge of a farmer's field. Yeah. I'm not going to get too close. But yeah, plowed fields. The southern tip there of Mount Pleasant in the distance. Looks as if that's a house under construction in the distance there, because I see the decals of the wooden paneling. Yet I don't see any bricks on the edges there, so that's what I think it could be. Oh, there's the tractor in motion. Farmer doing his rounds. So yeah, here. Oh yes, a much clearer view of the farmer's fields. There, it's as close as I'll go. Beautiful countryside. Forests in the distance. Well, there. That was something. Yeah. It looks like we're approaching a farm right here. Another, I don't know if that particular place is part of what we just saw, but yeah, anyway. There's Mount Pleasant. Yeah, houses. Okay, anyway, I think we've seen enough here. We're going to go back down to the pond. So I hope everybody is doing well on this Thursday, April 30th of 2026. So glad you could join me on this live stream. And we're back to where we started. Okay, thank you, Kitty, for joining me once again. Just got to watch my step here. Thank goodness for the side railing. Okay, thank you for joining us, Pure Canadian, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Yeah. Yeah, wish you luck. That's right. Now, is this a marsh? I cannot really tell from here. Anyway. Yeah, it's part of the park right here, that White House. Maybe I'll expose myself to a little, no, kitty. I think, it's just a storage facility for, like trailers, machines they use to, maintain this park. At least that's what I think with that place stores. It does kind of resemble a schoolhouse, yes. It's a parking lot for this park. And yeah, it's just extension of the creek right there. And there is Mount Pleasant Road, Highway 24. And look, that looks like a magnificent house there in the distance. Pancake breakfast this Sunday at Mount Pleasant Fire Hall. Fortunately, I cannot make it, so I'll be working. Let's take a small walk around here. I'm not going to go too far within. So nice and quiet here. It's one positive aspect of a rural life. You know, it's not too hectic, slower pace. Either everybody is inside, resting up at home, or they're at work. Birds chirping. It's Atkins Street there. in front of you. Hope you don't mind this silence. But it's turning out to be such a nice day. Yeah, thank you everyone for your, the gifts. Much appreciated. And a big shout out to you, Kitty, for the $50 donation. That is very sweet and thoughtful of you. Silence is fun, I guess. Interesting to see how mailboxes like that are still in use today. Of course, most of what you get now is digital. And you hear dogs barking. Bark, 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 bark. Those newer homes down there. Got somebody here who has flags of Canada, Italy, and the Netherlands flying. Oh, they've got a swing in their front lawn. I used to love to go swinging when I was a kid. Dandelions. Well, it's a few dandelions for you, Kitty. There. One for you to enjoy. How's that? Yeah, Mount Pleasant is such a quaint, peaceful town. I would leave my yard full. Well, here's a little bit for you to enjoy, Kitty. There. So, pine cone for you as well. How's that? Somebody mowing their lawn in the distance. Thank you for the gift. My pleasure. Opportunity for development here in Mount Pleasant. Build your dream home, land for sale. Presented by a Rise Realty Group. Well, I think I'm going to make my way back to the park. Probably quite expensive out here. I imagine it is. Probably cost $1 million easily if you wanted to buy the land and build a brand new house. Yeah, could cost you $1 million easily. I'm just making my way south, and this road will take you all the way into Waterford. I should probably do a walking tour of Waterford in the not too distant future. I did film there once, but that was all the way back in 2021. I think I should do like a another walking tour, presented to the viewer in 8K resolution. Let me just undo my jacket here a little bit. Yeah, nice houses along this road. It's one for sale. Funny how you get that feeling, more things change, the more they stay the same. Well, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting right now with these kinds of houses built in the mid 20th century. And yeah, still maintaining their good old charm. All right. Oh. I'll just walk towards the entrance of the nature park. Then I think I'll probably wrap up this live stream. So yeah. Oh, my fingers, now they're so numb from holding the smartphone. I'm not using a gimbal, just my fingers and thumbs. I do have a gimbal, but I don't think it's working properly the way it should. So right now I'm just resorting to my fingers to hold this phone. Just working as a camera. Black mailbox there. Yeah, so the name of this hard on the arm too, holding it up like that, it can be. Yeah, sometimes it helps just to do a few stretches so that way you have better elasticity in your arms. So it's the name of the park here, Mount Pleasant Nature Park, operated by Mount Pleasant Optimists, serving the county of Brant. And okay. So wooden stool here between massive tree trunk that was hollowed out. Look at that. Okay, so I think I'll end this live stream here. I thank you once again for everyone who has joined me, and thank you for this this generous gift. I shall put it to good use, and yeah, and for those who have joined me in the middle of this stream, don't forget to watch from the very beginning. And that is where I filmed the turtle for the first time. And yep. And wishing you a pleasant day. Peace, much love. Namaste. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. And yeah, I shall see you very soon in the next video. I have a lot more material coming up. Yeah, it's just a matter of coming up with new ideas. And bye for now, Kitty. And yep, take care, everyone. And see you soon. Okay, bye.